I didn't know this was the thing I did.
Stand by 1 second. Quick tweet.
That was just like, why the f***? I'm doing my part. Frame up. Why is that f***ing banana tree there?
It was a nice...
We talked about this.
It was good.
It was the best. It was the best.
I miss Hawaii. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to Movie Phones Unscripted. I'm Ben Stiller. This is Jack Black and Robert Downey, and we're here to talk about our film Tropic Thunder.
Yep.
And so what we're going to do is start with the first question that comes in over the telegraph line. Jack, after the success of your American Idol skit, would the three of you consider making a musical together? If so, what would it be about?
Interesting question. Yeah, well, the American Idol thing was a huge success, which I was actually surprised, because when I first heard of the idea, I thought, I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't see what's funny about it. We're going to be the Pips. What? I don't get it.
Right, but Robert was behind it the whole time.
And then it turned out it was fantastic. Now, should we do a musical together? No.
Wait a minute. It said, would the three of you consider? You can't just answer for everyone.
Oh, well, I can...
I'm sorry, it was your question.
It was my question.
It was your question.
Well, I mean, if you're going to ask me, should we do a musical, I would then say no.
Right. Because you feel that our musical talents would sort of outshine
You got the
yours?
chops. Ben, no offense to you, but part of what made the American Idol thing so funny was your total lack of, I don't know, musical mojo.
Okay, your character in this movie undergoes surgery to change his appearance. Have you ever wished you could change anything about your appearance in real life?
Yes.
I'm going to follow up for Jackie. She can't be here, or he can't be here. What he or she would like to know what that is.
My organs. I'd like to rearrange my organs so that on a PET scan they would be most sublimely confusing.
Mm-hmm. I think there are people you can go to for that.
Okay.
Who will
You can't move stuff around
Dude,
inside.
I want my liver to be
Non-invasive
where my larynx should be and all that, so it's just a hoot. It's like someone came in and scrabbled around operator.
Yeah, like
You
operation.
hear about people that have their heart
Operation,
on the
thank
opposite
you.
side where they're supposed to?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why the left lung only actually has 2 nodes instead of 3, because it has to make additional space for the heart chambers.
Thank you.
That's what she wanted.
Downey.
In the real Vietnam, which one of your co-stars would you have trusted to get you out of Tough Spot or Crossfire?
I would say in that situation, Robert probably, and just because, no offense to you, Jack, but you took the shot at me with the American Idol thing, and
Full circle.
I have to get back at you somehow. No, I love you, and I think I would rather be... I'd like to be in a foxhole with both of you guys, because I feel like you both are very smart guys.
I just want to be in a foxhole.
Yeah.
You know? That's what I would like.
I think I'd be better in the hole. I mean, if you guys are running through the mountains, then I'd go Robert. Right. But if we were just in the hole, you saw me with that big 40-pound gun.
Who carried all the heavy stuff in the movie?
Yeah, what'd you call it?
The pig.
You carried the pig in the film, the M60. Yeah. But I think both these guys are very, they're good people and good friends. I'd like to be in a foxhole with
Out
them.
of all of us, for you folks at home, Ben is the guy you want to be in a real war with.
Why is that?
Because you have great generalship.
Thank you, but no military experience, so you might question that.
You'd hire someone who did.
What's your favorite moment from the movie that you remember in terms of something that didn't happen on the set, that happened off the set? Like a party or... a trip you took with your family, or like going to see a volcano, or was there a rainbow that affected you in some way?
To me, my favorite thing that happened off the set was always had to do with the ocean.
Yeah.
Because we're out there in paradise,
Beautiful.
And it's all about getting out there for the sunset kayak. It was very meditative.
Did you ever swim with dolphins?
I didn't swim with dolphins, but we did take one of those like trips down the coast in one of those. Yeah. And that actually was a little too intense. We were going really hard in the
big waves. Yeah, the Nepali coast.
The Nepali coast, and I brought my mother-in-law, and it was a mistake. She vomited. It was a nightmare. And then
usually it's the other way around with me.
And she didn't want to go into to the land. We were supposed to get off and swim over to the land. and she had just freshly vomited, and it was like, and she didn't want to do it.
Which is like chum in the water.
Let's go home, and she's like, no, let's not go home for me, and I like helped carry her, kind of swimming, carrying.
Do you feel you're closer now as the mother?
In the end, she took it as a very positive experience.
Did it smell like Parmesan cheese at all?
The yak?
Yeah.
I don't remember having a real sniffing.
If someone ever says they're nauseous and you say, oh, God, oh, really? Let me hold a teaspoon of Parmesan cheese, and just saying Parmesan cheese will usually make them throw up if they're about to.
Oh, that's horrible. It makes me want to throw up now, and I'm not even sick.
You didn't even know you were a little nauseous.
This movie looks hilarious. Mm-hmm. How much of it was improvised? Will we get to see any bloopers on the DVD?
None of it. I wrote every word. I'm proud of that. Now you guys have to say no. We improvise.
Wait a
all the
second!
Oh, they won't toot their own horns.
It was happening in my brain.
I'm gonna say it. No, these two are two of the best improvisers in the biz. They really I'd say there's a high percentage of the movie was improvised.
85-15.
Yeah, maybe.
No, 85-15 written.
No, I don't know. I think it's not that high.
55-18.
Maybe something like that.
Bloop.
Yeah, bloop bloop. But no, there's actually on the DVD. What I am excited about. One of the features on the DVD is, and I don't know if you guys know about this, but instead of outtakes per se, what I'm going to do is I'm taking what we're calling it full mags. And basically, it's like a whole roll of film that Jack did, basically, and like almost a whole roll of film that Robert and I did, and just playing out the roll of film.
Oh, that's great.
So that people can see how they get to certain lines that are in the movie.
Are mainstream roles like this and Tony Stark more fun for you than other genres?
I'm going to stop that question right now. We're here to talk about a little movie called Tropic Thunder, okay?
Tony Stark,
Iron,
the most
whatever.
famous mass murderer.
How do you feel about the heightened attention?
You know what, Gavin?
Iron Man.
This is a question from a fan.
Gavin,
I love the heightened attention.
It all was great, okay? Then other movies came out. Batman, you might have heard of it. We all moved on. Now we're on to Tropic Thunder. It's wonderful. Talk to him in, what is it, April of 2010? Is that when? Okay, so he'll start doing press in about November
now you're just
of 2008.
being nice by putting in a plug.
Okay.
Here's what I want to say. The heightened tension is kind of nice, and then it fades, and on the other side of it is irritability and discontent.
Dude, let me just say this about that.
Okay.
So Iron Man puts you in a league with some superhero dudes, like you got, Christian Bale and Tobey Maguire, that now you guys are in a club that you can hang out together. Who cares, though, because now this movie puts you in a better club. It's called the Frat Pack. We unzip the door. We allow you in. We haven't allowed a new member in for like 10 years since the Frat Pack was formed.
Yeah.
I love the idea.
It was a great meeting when we formed it, really, and we came up with the name. And it was exciting.
What should we call ourselves?
It's a really big deal for me.
Okay. And now I'm going to throw it over to you.
Can I take it for a minute? Can
It's
I take the
you right
reins?
there.
I think you should outro it.
I want to thank Ben and Robert. I want to thank Movie Phone. And I want to thank you people, the viewers, for watching and sending your questions. I'm not reading. I'm just speaking from the heart. My eyes go down because of a rare disorder I have. Please check out our movie, Tropic Thunder!
Hello, and welcome to Movie Phone.
Yes, yes.
I'm Ben Stiller.